So, welcome to another episode of Houston's Hustle Hobbies. I'm Patrick Houston, and on this show, I like to talk about the interesting things that I do in my life and business to make and save money, because at the end of the day, hustling will always be my hobby. Now, I want to talk about a business pivot, the business pivots that I've been going on with Houston's Home Automation. See, for the past 2 years, Houston's Home Automation was a hard installation company where I was literally installing light fixtures. I mean, at one point, I installed a few fans, faucets. I was installing all of these things with the hopes of gathering customers to make them automated. And I would say in about 80 to 90% of the cases, usually I was able to automate that fan, maybe stick a remote IR blaster on it, or stick a motion sensor on it, or, do some kind of under cabinet lighting or something like that. Something into automation to make whatever the thing that I installed automatic. But what ended up happening was, first of all, installations are hard. And I mean, I'm pretty good with a tool, but I'm not like, say, I got a good guy, Darren Robinson of Den's Electric. He's out in West Philly. That is a specific electrical installer. He does that for a living, and that's what he likes doing. He'll get his sons in it and everything like that. That's what he likes doing. For me, this is not about running a business where I do that one thing of installing one thing. I am trying to be I call myself a hyper specialist, which means I know every single thing about home automation, the peripherals, the platforms, the characteristics of the device, the range of Wi-Fi, the range of UWB, ultra wideband, thread, all those different things like that. I know those. That's what I am. I'm a hyper specialist, and I'm trying to basically do entire homes and, charge accordingly for that service. Think Hitch, the movie Hitch, where he was a hyper specialist at getting you together with a certain, with the person of your choosing or something like that. You paid him handsomely for it. That's the way I'll make my money, and, as a community, what I do is try to connect. I still do the smaller jobs like in doorbell installations and stuff like that, but usually those turn into references and me helping that client or connecting that client with some sort of specialty service. In one of my installations, I actually brought my wife along because she is a occupational therapist, and my client had aphasia. So I'm trying to put a doorbell in this house, but he had a stroke. So it was hard for him to comprehend, just the inner workings of the doorbell. So I got my wife to really sit down with him and use her knowledge, her 4-year degree, to really break it down for him with a flow chart and different things like that she took care of. That's hyper specialist stuff for, this home automation thing. So I'm kind of getting into that, because what I really want to do ultimately is to go beyond home automation, to make the house work for the people who need their house to work for them. People who are 70 years old and with a walker should not have to go to the supermarket to buy groceries. They shouldn't have to remember they're on a fixed income, they shouldn't have to remember to turn their air conditioner off or otherwise their electric will get cut off. That is true home automation. The home automation to help people save money and save their peace of mind. So right now I've just done a little pivot on that, just to mainly do that with those specific customers, and to bring brand awareness through my YouTube channel on the different devices that I buy and what they do and stuff like that. And that's how I'm sort of going to build that online presence. That's the idea of a pivot, going from one thing to the other, in your business. And since I'm small, I'm a business of one. It's literally a mindset shift, and I write it down in my little business notes as a business meeting that Houston's Home Automation will be making, that pivot from an installation company to a to more of a senior adult living care sort of thing, and to build more brand awareness on YouTube is what I'm doing right now. So anyway, that's me talking about the pivot. Thanks for listening to me. I know 5 minutes is a long time to listen to a head talking. Wizzy wazoo. Yeah. So, thanks for listening to me. Be safe out there, guys. And as always, live high, live mighty, live righteously. Take it easy.